Taiwanese outlet DigiTimes reports that 3 major memory manufacturers have already sold their entire production capacity for 2027, meaning that sourcing parts for PCs and consoles is going to get even worse. Welcome to Inside Games Daily, the only gaming news show brave enough to report the news from the inside of the QuakeCon BYOC. Let me give you all a little tour here. I am bravely recording on a Nintendo Switch webcam right now. It's got a nice fisheye though, so you can get a good lay of the land. But yeah, everything in this room is about to get a lot harder to buy, unfortunately, and there's really no sign of this backing off. So let's get into the story here. DigiTimes, by way of Tweaktown, sources industry insiders in reporting that the industry's big 3 memory manufacturers, that's Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron, have already completely sold out of their projected 2027 production of DRAM and HBM memory. HBM memory stands for high bandwidth memory, which, wouldn't you know it, is the exact kind of memory you have to use for AI data centers. And this is all driven by the AI data center construction boom. Tweaktown adds that memory makers are signing long-term agreements with construction companies to lock down these parts as well, with some agreements lasting for up to 5 years. So yeah, we're all waiting for this bubble to pop, counting every day. Demand for high-performance memory clearly exceeds supply, and that's even inside of the AI data center construction bubble. So that isn't even accounting for everybody else who wants these parts. The report claims that even the AI data center construction companies themselves and hyperscalers, as they're called, have resorted to, quote, begging for supply, and that's on top of paying way over market rate for these parts. The consequences of this news, it's pretty direct, you know. Gaming hardware is just gonna keep getting more and more expensive. And we've already had a few years of that happening. Microsoft and Sony have raised the prices of their Xbox and PlayStation consoles multiple times now in response to skyrocketing part costs. Xbox consoles just jumped $100 to $150 in price, depending on the model, a week ago in the United States. And Xbox European prices jumped far more significantly, with all models raising in price by about 33%. PlayStation also raised prices twice in the last year, with the first hitting in August 2025 and the second in March 2026. Overall, the Xbox Series X console is now 60% more expensive than it was at launch almost 6 years ago, while the base PlayStation 5 console, the one with the disc drive and everything, that's 50% more expensive. Time was it would be that, but cheaper. Consoles would cost about half as much at this point in their life cycle, so this is just truly unprecedented. Meanwhile, Nintendo has announced a pending price increase for the Switch 2. That's going to kick in on September 1st in the United States. So the takeaway here, I mean, it's bad news, but if you need to buy anything, you should do it right now. And that doesn't feel good because prices have just recently gone up, but they're going to keep going up. I have shilled for this before on this channel, and I'll do it again. If you're looking to get into PC gaming for cheaper games and a friendlier ecosystem, the ROG Xbox Ally is still $600 somehow. I don't know why they haven't raised the price on that one. I assume it's because they want to break into PC really hard, and that's the one subsidy they're willing to keep up. But that does make it the cheapest entry point to PC gaming by far, now that the Steam Deck's price has gone up. It's also got better specs than the Steam Deck, a better battery. So I recommend it if you're looking to get into PC gaming or if you're looking for new gaming hardware. The Switch 2 is still a little bit cheaper even after the price raise, but you really can't beat it. Oh, hey, Steph. You really can't beat it when it comes to handheld prices. On that note, thank you very much for watching Inside Games. Boy, we wish we could tell you that this stuff is getting cheaper, but it might be a few years before we have the privilege of doing that. But thanks to you choosing to watch these videos, at least we'll still be around then to report the good news if it ever happens, so thank you for that. We also reserve our most enthusiastic thank yous for the patrons that directly support our production through Patreon. So thank you. I probably blew the mic out like crazy on that one. Thank you, Scotty Ryan, eCompton3, Noel Test, Spirit Bear, and Rook. Hopefully you're all set for this long, cold, frosty memory winter we're about to head into. It's chilly, and that's not just the BYOC AC, although it's kicking on. All right, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Inside Games.